again. Every time Nigeria is ringing bell. If I look on news, it is bell. If I look social media, it is problem. When I should be drinking coffee, they will make me to come online. They don't want to have me to rest. But you know what? You know what? The spirit in me, the Biafra spirit in me, I said, when I told you, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is looking for 100 people, I promise that I have 50 in me. You have not seen anything. It is not by my power. It is not by my power. It is not by my power. But, you know, as an eke or my own oro, I am a royal rucha ike. You understand? Till Biafra come. But today you are going to receive sense. The crypto, Nigeria crypto. As they are crippling your economy, they close border. They closed the border. ESN came out automatically, you know, weaponized. It shocked them. It shocked them. They said, this border no work. Oh. This close of border no work. Oh. Now, how do we stop the funding now of this Sunday or Igbo? How do we stop the contribution? Let us stop the crypto. Because they were following Nigerians, southern Nigerians. Use crypto. We should open crypto. We use crypto. Don't use the Western Union. Don't use this. They say, so these people are doing crypto. Okay, let us slash them. Bah! They are not considering the economic impact of crypto. No. They are not considering how much the crypto is bringing to Nigeria economy. Their agenda is not to make Nigeria progress. No. They have a better agenda. Now you get the point. Now you get the point. My only problem is that why is it that you must wait? Thomas. Was Thomas born in Nigeria? Is Thomas a Nigerian? Is Thomas in the Bible in Nigeria? Are you a lineage of Thomas? Are you a lineage of Thomas? All of you have Thomas blood in your vein. How did you get Thomas blood in your vein? That it must happen to you first before you understand. We hear more. In another, you hear more kind of man. Whoo! When we are telling you, you don't know, we are telling you, even we are not prophets, but everything we have said, everything we open this mouth to say, if it don't happen today, it will happen tomorrow. I want you to go from the beginning of this struggle, from the beginning. In fact, even the one that we are not sure of, once God asks us to say it, we will say it and God will do it. Hey! Woo! One walk the robi muma odema. Hey! I said, did you see the prayer? May God harden the heart of the leaders in Nigeria so that we will tell them, the world may know that Obi is no longer a boy. I remember when we used to read the history of the Greeks, the Greek gods. I don't know, you know, of course you don't read all those things in Africa. The history of the Greek gods. Medusas. Medusa, they say Medusa is she look at when you look at Medusa, you turn into she would drive.
This is na wicked word. This is na confusion word. Listen to Palibran. I'm really telling you a story about the one lady girl. Pali they go to work Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Driver they go. Opposite Udi. But the right hand the side. Along Gusukudu Road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen. Driver waiting they happen. Driver tell the Pali boy. See no day for talk. See no day for talk. If better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. Driver waiting. Driver waiting. This is na wicked word. This is na confusion word. Listen to Palibra.
Akara m ihe mbe na-eme mbe si ma achọrọ ofu ukwu ehi ma nke ọzọ mụ achọrọ ihe niile ma nkwụ ya ma aka ya ma isi ya ma olu ya anyị ga-adọbiri wee pụọ na nke onwe anyị tigata azụ etu anyị nọ tupu ndị ọcha wee bịa ebe a nwa aha obodo ebe a nwe ndị mmadụ n'ime tupu nwa bekee si ebe o si hapụ obodo ya ọ bịa ebe a ọkpọrọ onye nke ọkpọrọ okeke ọkpọrọ okafọ dakata anyị isi ọ sị n'ụbọchị nke taa na anya aha anyị wuzi Naijiria anyị na-aza aha na-enweghị omimi n'ime ya ihe ngwa gị gbasị biko kọwara m ihe Naijiria pụtara ewepụghị kọwara m ọmụa ga-aza aha osimiri ka osimiri ga-aza aha mụnwa n'ihi ihe anyị na-ekwuwu na ebe arụgidere ụlọ a na ọ jọgburu onwe ya ọ dịghị mma Naijiria agaghị emekọtanwu ihe ọzọ ihe ọjọọ emego n'obodo a arụ emego egbugo ndị be anyị aka na-egbukwa anyị ndị Fulani wee chere na mabata be anyị ka na-egbukwa ndị be anyị ruo ụtụtụ echi a na-asị m na ọ ga-adị mma oge ọ na-ekwu ka nwee mmekọrịta bụ nke ndị iro kọ nke ndị ụmụnne ha egosighị anyị ọtụtụ mgbe ha kpọrọ anyị asị onye ajụrụ ajụ na-ajụ onwe ya ha jụrụ anyị aja ama njụ onwe anyị agbanyeghị na anyị nwe ngwa ahịa n'ugwu Awụsa agbanyeghị na anyị na-azụ ahịa ebe niile dị iche iche na-eme nke ọma kama onye gara ndụ kpakụ onye ire rie n'ihe ọ Ndụbụisi ka anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ka anyị cheghata azụ ebe a ruo obodo anyị ka o wee maa mma wee karịa obodo ndị ọcha na mma ọhịa anyị na-arịọ nwekwe n'ugwu nwee nkwanye ugwu n'ime onwe anyị ọnwa anyị pụọ n'iro a na-etigbu anyị pụọ n'iro ekwu okwu asị ọ bụ gịnị ma anyị ji wee ekwu okwu ọnwụ ihe ndị a ka anyị sị na anyị agaghị anabatakwa ya ọzọ.
Akụkọ akọrọ anyị bụ na ọkụkọ na ewu agaghị nzukọ ụmụ anụmanụ a na-emezi mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ịchụ aja ejiri ọkụkọ maọbụ nwụchụ aja mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ime ka Naijiria dị n'otu enwe ha na-eto esi wee kpam akpụrụ ndị Igbo ọ pụtara na anyị bụ ọkụkọ maọbụ ka ọ pụtara na anyị agaghị nzukọ mere ya bụ eji eme anyị bụ ndị Igbo ụdị na ọbara ndị Igbo awụkpafu n'obodo Naijiria gaja
ọ bụ site na akpamasị ihe na-eme anyị dịka ihe mere ndị ji oge mgbe gara aga etu akụ ka mba niile dị iche iche ji kpọọ ụmụ Izrel asị a na-egbu ha afọ niile aka na-egbu ha o wee ruo oge ugbu anyị asị na ogbugbu a na-egbu anyị na ọ dịghị anyị mma ọ ka mma na onwe ihe ekegbuo anyị nwere onwe njem a nke anyị na-aga kama na na-ese tete n'ụtụtụ asị na onwe onye gburu ebe a onwe ha na-ekwu okwu o doo na onye onwe onye n'aka ụkọchukwu n'ugwu awụsa ebepụ isi ọnwụghị ofu ugboro ọnwụghị ugboro abụọ ọnwụghị ugboro atọ ọnwụghị ugboro anọ ọ bụ ruo ole mgbe ka a ga-egbugide anyị wee rue anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-azọ nwere onwe tụbụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ ibe mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bupụ m isi.
Welcome. Thank you for joining. Those who have joined, I welcome you. It is another evening while we continue to do our best to keep up to the whole responsibilities and continue to clean our channel for the attacks that are coming from all angles. We know that these attacks cannot stop, but we will continue to ride on. So when you manage to come into the program, please like and share. When you manage to join, like and share, we know that they are blocking our channel. They are making it invisible. And, our main channel has a problem. Our original channel has a problem. So we will continue to advertise this one until we can be able to get the attention of everybody to this very part. So many people don't know where we are broadcasting now. So many are still waiting for us on David Herbert channel. David Herbert channel has been suspended for the meantime, so we cannot be able to do live stream there. We will continue to do our live stream here on Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV. These are backup channels, so we continue to do our program on the backup channel until when we recover our channel back again. That is the problem we face when you are in this struggle. A lot of things are happening. We have a lot of responsibilities, but we cannot run away because of the attacks. We can't run away because of the challenges. We will continue to hang on there. We will continue to do what we have to do to make sure that we continue to push the message. So as you join us, you like and share. Our message is always for the freedom of Biafra. As you all know, we don't come here to make trouble. We don't come here for saga, for any part of scandal, propaganda, blackmail. That is not why we are here. We are not here to attack anybody. It doesn't matter who you are, where you support or where you don't support. Our only focus here is Biafra. What we are going to do to see that we achieve Biafra. That is the only responsibility we have, and we will continue to do our best to see that Biafra becomes a success. Today, as you can understand, the defense of Biafra land today lies in our hand. Defending Biafra land today has become a responsibility for every single one of us as Biafra. Don't wait for anybody. Do not say you're waiting for anybody, whether the government or the men on the ground or whatever. Don't wait for anybody. Take it upon yourself to protect and defend yourself the best way you can. We cannot afford to continue to lose our people every day. So for the meantime, you have to devise a means to protect yourself. You have to devise a means to defend yourself. You have to devise a means to keep yourself safe. Keep yourself safe until we get to the promised land. A lot is happening as we speak, and so much is going to happen again. This is a very dangerous time. That is why I am worried about the situation of the struggle today. A lot of things are not going as planned, and the enemies are busy putting their own self together. They are working tirelessly to see that they stop us. But by the special grace of Chukwu, they will not succeed. My only worry is that some of us are not paying attention. While the enemy is busy looking for a way to pull us down, some of us are still busy looking for a way to pull ourselves down. Instead of us to begin to think of solution, how to make things better, how to see that we succeed, some people are busy thinking on how to pull down those who are still committed to the journey. And I must tell you that it is not easy. It takes a lot of God for someone to stand and begin to talk about Biafra. It takes a lot of God for someone to continue on this path up to this minute, because so much have gone wrong. So many things have gone wrong and so many things are not right. But are we going to run away because of that? We will not run away. So I urge every one of us, wherever you find yourself, whichever area you are serving, whichever area you choose to serve, please serve and serve well. Under which any organization you are serving Biafra, serve and serve well. You are entitled to make your choice and decisions on what you want to do. So while you are making that decisions, do not allow anybody to distract you. It is something that you must do by yourself. Nobody will do that for you. So everyone who is connected and still committed to this Biafra today, don't give up. Continue to do your part and let Chukwu Kabiama do the rest. That's all I have always said. Do your own part. The defense of our land today is in our hand. Nobody is going to come and do it for us. Initially, we are hoping that when Donald Trump comes, that Donald Trump is going to look into the issue of Biafra. But when you look today, you can see that Donald Trump himself has a lot of problem in his hand. He has not even finished with his own country's problem, let alone looking at Africa. His hands are filled up, his hands are full, and he can't even move it. His hands are full. So we must continue to stand strong. We must continue to do our own part. Don't get discouraged. Don't get distracted. Even though you will see reasons for you to throw in the towel, but you don't have to, because that is not an option. Any act of throwing in the towel is an act of is a suicide mission, because we know the enemies that we're up against. They are awake 24/7 and they're waiting for a very small chance for them to enter and do damage, and we cannot allow them. So we must continue to speak in our platforms and also continue to be consistent and resilient in facing the challenges ahead. It is going to increase. When you see what we are going through on media today, you will understand that the challenges is even going to increase. But no matter how the challenges is, do not get discouraged. As I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself. Every one of us have to continue to be strong. While I'm talking to you, I am talking to myself. So, in as much as we're having the discussion, each time you join, please share the program so that others can be able to locate us. So many people do not know about this, our backup channel. So try to share it so that other people will know our backup channel and join us in the evening program. Join us in our evening program. Also the morning program. I said it that we have an issue on the other platform, and we will continue to broadcast here until they lift the ban on our main platform. Once they lift the ban, we can go back there. But for now, all our messages are going to be popping out on this very place, and we will continue to do our part to make sure that our voice is heard. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching, I urge you to tighten up your belts. Do not get discouraged. We must continue to do whatever we can to see that our voice is being heard. And by the grace of Chukwu Kabiam, our voice must be heard. By the grace of Chukwu Kabiam, they must hear us. No matter how they try, no matter what they do, they must hear us. We will continue to speak and speak in our own voices, in our own little way, and make sure that they hear us. So while we wait and allow others to join also for this our brief broadcast, I want us to listen to the message of our Supreme Master Nnamdi Kanu for the evening. This is our evening dose. So let us hear what Master Nnamdi Kanu has for us.
Because of political appointments. Are you following me? This man was sacked from his palace a few days ago. Are you listening to me? He was sacked. Do you know why he was sacked? I can't see on the word. Go and watch that video again. All the people from Nembe, I think it's Nembe in Brass, Tom Brass. I want you to go and watch the video of the indigents of one Brass, Nembe or whatever it is, removing the very corrupt king Alfred here to speak. They were all speaking a dialect of Igbo in a Joland. Go and watch the video again and again and again. Are you listening to me? People ask me, why are you doing this? Are you begging them to join you? Why did you reject Igbo only Biafra? I said to them, as Oriental Boras sang in their song, Tabaka in those days, I am only identifying with my flesh and my own blood. The same DNA, the same heritage, the same value system. In a referendum, they will have the chance to reject me. Then if they do, I will respect it. That is their own prerogative. And forever and ever, we will make it as a law that is binding on every generation. That these are no longer your people. They're not honey. That's what we're trying to do. We're not forcing anybody to do anything. I am doing what the ancients did. If you see your flesh and blood, you recognize them. That's all we are doing. That is all we are doing. I will get to the case of Ogun and the rest of them later on. But I want our people to understand this. The reason why they are holding you or forcing you to adopt a different identity is because it will be easier for them to control you once we are divided. I have preached this gospel before, and I'll preach it again. The only reason why they killed Kenseruwa was because the Igbos did not rise up to defend him. That's all. The reason why they did not kill me whilst I was in detention was because of their vengeance. Not Igbo people. Of course, I believe it was profitable. I mean, blocking them for 4 days. Who could have done that? And people ask me, why do I keep saying I will sacrifice everything for Biafra? Because they sacrifice everything for me. Head beach was closed for 4 days. Avengers came out. Mainly the young youths came out to say we will blow up every night. Nigeria will not export any oil. Their number one demand was releasing American from detention. How can I not preach about the unity of these people? Why won't I preach it? I hope that we can learn. I'm going to read the Willing Commission report for you. More than 98% of people who inhabit this area, it's called the Igbo Plateau of the Eastern region. You know what it's called? It's called a plateau. You know what a plateau is? Like Plateau State. It's a table land, it's a flat land. If you cross Ungwa, once you enter Ungwa, basically, if you don't know who the hills ends, you know why? Some of you that did geography, who the hills, the range of hills, where you have hills and you have valley. Like if you go to Uluku, there are hills, there are valleys, and it ends in why? From Ungwa, it is now flat land all the way to the ocean. That was why the white man called it the Igbo Plateau. It is in the Willings report of 1958. Channels, are you listening? Are you listening? I'm reading the report for you. They are all Igbo and they speak one language, though of course with certain differences of dialect. There are nearly 5 million of them, and they are too many for the soil to support. They are vigorous and intelligent and have pushed outward in every direction, seeking a livelihood by trade or in service in the surrounding areas of the Eastern region, in the Western region, in the North and outside Nigeria. They are no more popular with their neighbors than is usual in the case of an energetic and expanding people whose neighbors have a more leisurely outlook on life. This is simple English written by a white man. Are you listening? General Steve, are you listening? A white man said in 1958, these people that inhabit the plateau of rivers, I call Igbo Chan, that is the proper name. You people, you are Igbo. You are intelligent. I'm not talking about Igbo people. You are very smart. You diverse. You travel out wide. You are energetic. You are hardworking. But the places you are going to, the people hate you in the north, in the west, everywhere you go to, they hate you because those people are lazy. That's what the white man said. I didn't say it. It's here now in the river. Oh, my goodness, man. They hate us because we are hardworking. That is why they brought Ahmed Gulag to Owerri and killed him. That they may demonize and kill as many of us as possible. Because we are energetic. We are blessed by God. Everybody is in this together. Everybody in the former Eastern region. This is what a white man wrote about you in 1958. You know what the white man said again? As I've been teaching you for a very long time, Chief Wesen. Let me tell you what the white man said. Though there has been no great kingdom to indigenous culture in the Eastern region, no great kingdom. The only reason why Britain hated us was because they could not have any one man to go to say, oh, tell them what to do. Because we had no kings. But the coastal chiefs means a job, the coastal chiefs, those who live by the very close to the Atlantic Ocean, they grew on their trade with European merchant ships. Simply slavery. That's all they were doing. So some of you that claim you're from a John, you are not Biafra, you are saboteurs. It's in your nature. You've been selling your products to the white man from time. You know, that's the truth. And I damn the consequences. When you see somebody from a John land as a traitor, it didn't start today. They started selling us to the white man, the betrayer is in their blood. Look at the Clark. Look at how the takers. But I'm not going to generalize. The man that gave us the name Biafra that most people say they don't want to identify with is an German. That is the most, that is the irony of the whole thing. I thank God for Frank Vigo. I thank God for people I cannot mention their names here because I don't want the police looking for them. Tommy Jola. I thank Polo. I thank all of them. They know who they are. That have this thing at heart. I'm not saying that ego politicians have helped any matters, although they made it worse. And sometimes I don't blame our brothers from the coastal region. In the year 1999, I've said this story. I've told this story about a billion times, but I'll say it again tonight. When you were still running around, you're carrying bags for politicians, I left England to try to come to Biafra land to unite this great family. Then there was no IPO. There was no agitation by anybody. This was before Massop started. Before anybody mentioned Biafra to anybody. I was at a place called Obunaba in Iguacha, talking to the local chief, the traditional ruler there. And he said to me, my son, where are your fathers? This particular message you're bringing to me, your father should be bringing it here. A message of hope and reconciliation of our people. Because I sat him down and I lectured him about history and who we are, that we are one people. That was the day that I went to the office of Don Mite of Mosop. Ask him, he will tell you. The year was 1999. We've come a long way, haven't we? It's called consistency. I never change. Ask Mite, the leader of Mosop, what I told him in his office. I met him in his office in Niger Street. I never forget. That day, I was coming from the home. I don't know if it's late now because it's a very long time. I was coming from the home of the traditional ruler of Obunabali. You know, Hotel Chester is opposite. Let Lord have mercy upon us. They don't know who we are. We have gone very far. Very, very far. I said Mosop. That was where I was recording the name from. Mosop. Movement for the survival of Ogundibiego. That was the number one freedom fighting movement that was instituted anywhere in the East. They are number one. Mosop was number one. So good, if you don't fight us, you are number one. But was he came and copied the man because he was too lazy to do anything. So he just copied the man. Are you listening to me? The Rivers province include Brass and Degema. Brass and Degema were overwhelmingly in John. I told about one Brass a while ago where Theatre Smith came from, where he was sacked a few years ago. There was really Igbo dialect. And then there was the good division. It is all here. In that very place, that time, out of a population in Rivers province of 747,000 people in your so-called Rivers state, 305,000 were Igbo people, 240,000 were Ijaw people, 156 were Ogoni people. The only three people mentioned, distinct mentioned in Rivers state were Igbo, the owners of Rivers, Igbo, Ijaw, and Ogoni. Every other subgroup, you must find yourself under either you are Ogoni, you are Ijaw, or you are Igbo. And the highest population of Igbo people in Rivers state, the highest population of people in ethnic group in Rivers state, Igbo people, in 1958. Oh, dear me, dear me, dear me, dear me. My goodness. I don't need time to continue on this talk because sometimes I don't know if our people actually absorbing what we're saying. I don't know. Let me tell you what happened. According to the white man said, in the whole of the North Igbo areas, the Ijaw and the Ogoni areas, there were some fear that are being overrun by the Igbo. The Igbo includes the Igbo people, mind you, in their own land. There was fear of being overrun commercially and politically by the Igbos. If Ahoda and Port Harcourt is Igbo, which are really Igbo, a white man, are you listening to me? I've forgotten all the I have other things to preach, but I want to educate this fool and Channels TV. Yoruba journalists, I want to educate you because some of you are very daft, you know nothing. I'm reading what a white man investigated and reported upon in 1958. What did this white man say? The white man said, in non-Igbo areas, which is Ijaw and Ogoni, they are afraid that Igbo man will overrun them commercially and politically. This Igbo man includes Igbo man, which is weakest people. They said, if Ahoda and Port Harcourt, which are really Igbo, a white man said, Igbo is Igbo. The people that colonized you, said, Igbo is Igbo. It is here. Willing commission. That you cried to. You are the people that petitioned him and said, we are minority, we are dying, come and save us. The white man came and said and told you that Ahoda and Igbo and Port Harcourt are Igbo. It was considered a solid center of the population. The fear and grievances of minorities. Why this commission was set up. After today, I will not read this very subject again. Please make sure our media team, make sure you point out this very thing. Anybody who talks nonsense about Nigeria themselves, please cut this very clip and give it to that very individual so they can receive some sense. I am asking them, I am giving them references. I'm not asking them to just sit in one place and accept what I'm saying. No, I'm asking them to go and do research on what I have said. The allegation was put forward by the council to the petitioners that the judiciary was predominantly Igbo, with the implication that this caused fear among those who are not Igbos. But it was clearly stated in the evidence by Dr. Udoma, the leader of UNIP, that no occasion could be accused of the judiciary acting with partiality. So the white people concluded that the fears of the so-called minorities were unfounded because this man, Dr. Udoma, came and said to them, show us an instance of impartiality by the judges. And they couldn't show anything. They couldn't. That tells you all you need to know. Some of you know the reason why most people from core areas, Cross River, Rivers, and the Goja region in those days were mainly, police officers. It was as a result of this William Commission. He was the one that recommended that, okay, if you are afraid that you're going to be overrun, okay, give them priority in the police service. That's why most of them were in the police. That is the historical fact. It is here. And Africa is done. I don't want to get that food anymore. Maybe tomorrow channels will take it. It's not problem to show that as the food that it is. That is why somebody will go to Ahaba and ban the Biafran flag. The same person banning the Biafran flag were part of the people that came to the same Ahaba and massacred people in broad daylight. When I look at the irony of the whole thing, it baffles me. When I see people from Ogoni say they want to back up one Nigeria, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Honestly, I'm horrified. The same one Nigeria that killed cancer people. That is why I say that sometimes the people are very, very sick in the brain, honestly speaking. The same people today claiming the police, we are banning Biafran flags in Delta State. They know what they are doing. They have been forcing us all this while, trying to frustrate us so that IPOB can say, okay, give us only 5 eastern, southeastern states, let's go. That's what they want. And any day we say they'll give it to us. That is what they want. And we are saying no. Because that wasn't what Elohim told us. God said, these are my children. From Igodomiko all the way to Bakassi, they are my children. They must be under one house. Different ethnicities, but under one umbrella. Later on, they can go their separate ways. I don't care. But insofar as this fight is concerned, so that when the Fulani will be slaughtering you in time to come, we'll simply tell you, we told you so. As I'm telling all of you, I told you so. When I told about people in America, why do you think that they now love us so much in world Igbo countries? Because I told them in no uncertain terms that these people, they are coming. Yes, they are coming. They said, oh, how do you know? I said, I know. They are coming. Have they not come today? Are people not running from Omaya, from Obakana, from everywhere again? Yesterday night, saying they have come. I told you they will come. I told you. In the year 2015, I told you they are going. It doesn't matter what you do, they are coming to the Jordan. The same people that stood us up and shot us to pieces in our service, telling us you don't have any identity. You are what we call you. You are now Delta. But in the north, they call themselves Arewa. They call north, I don't mean middle belt. They are Arewa. No one has actually said to them, okay, from today your name is Sahel. Since you're from the Sahel region, your name is Sahel. You're all Sahelians. Then they can come to my land and say, you're a Delta. You're a Riverian. You're a cross Riverian. God have mercy. But you cannot ask them now to drop the name Arewa and they will listen to you. They'll tell you no, they won't drop it. Let us call them the Sahelians. We say that from the Sahel. The death is not in Ebo, instead is in Ebo. People that we are wrongly carved into the states. That is where the problem is coming from. And we're going to do it. Yes, that is where we're going to do it. In the next few days, you start hearing stories. So we're going to do it. A little boy wrote to me, and I've read what he said to me, and we're going to respond. In the next few days, men will be on the ground to defend those places. Don't worry about that. We know what we're doing. And I don't want to talk about me again, it's irrelevant. Let him go and change his numbers and then it's Istanbul. Istanbul that do with him. Anything, he can say whatever rubbish he likes on the TV. My only happiness is that when he goes inside that one will do with him. That's my only happiness. That's my only happiness. The killing of Igbo people in Benue State must stop. Governor Otto, a man that I like very much and I respect immensely. The killing in Benue State of Igbo people must stop. And the killing of fact of everybody in the state must stop, not just Igbo people. Everybody, the killing must stop. And if help is needed, that help will be provided. Yes, we can. After every charm, after talking all your rubbish, my happiness is that in the night you'll be crying because someone will be on your back and be dealing with you. Be dealing with you. The killing of people in Benin must stop. And when people are asking ESN to intervene, when people are asking ESN to intervene, you must understand that we are fighting many battles at the same time. Exactly what happened during the war. We are fighting the Biafrans, the frontline Fulani terrorist group. Before, imagine what we have to negotiate before we come into your village in Benue. We have to fight the Biafra. We have to fight the Nigerian police. We have to fight the Nigerian army. We have to fight, I hope going forward, we say we have to fight the performance. So let me look at that for now. We have to fight all the saboteurs, the finger pointers. We have to fight the intellectuals. And we need to overcome Yoruba, God and nature. These are the battles we face every blessed day. Tell me a group of people that will face such formidable adversaries and will survive. But we are here. We are here. So these are the issues that we have to confront, that we are going to Benue and we're going to help them. ESN will be in Benue State. And we are going to help Benue people. And we are not coming to take over your land. We are coming to help you. There is nothing. I am a child of heaven. I am Hebraic in my disposition. What it means is that I cannot take any land that doesn't belong to me. Do you understand? That is why in our culture, when you commit an offense where somebody, as a child, you are trained that some capital crimes is a crime against the land, not crime against humanity. Do you understand? That is why when you want to offer prayers, you take off your shoes and you stand on the land. You pour kai libation, hot drink on the ground itself. That is why if you commit a capital crime, the land which you stand upon, because on that land you're going to build a house, on that land you're going to cultivate, on that land you're going to build. This is how the ancient structured our society. So even if nobody is watching you when you want to commit a crime, the land you're standing on is watching you. I can't wait for Biafra to come so we can go back to the way of our ancestors. The old ways, the ways of living. That is why in our land, we abhor things like selling of children. It's an abomination before God and before man. And anywhere you know people from today who are selling children, please let us know. Anywhere you know people, any doctor, any midwife, any hospital, any maternity home involved in the selling of children, please you notify us so we can go and deal with them. So also is kidnapping. God is against it. Our land is against it. We don't want it. That is why I want to commend the Inewe Vigilante group for busting a racket. There's a racket going on somewhere around Ubo. People selling small children. And do you know one thing? Surprise, surprise, the police are involved in the selling of children in our land. People don't understand the level of atrocities going on in our land every blessed day and the work we are doing to try to stop them. I commend the Inewe Vigilante group for doing a very stellar work. And I have also instructed ESN. We have no business with legitimate vigilante groups like the ones we have in the Navy and in our nation. It's only when they try to interfere with our work that they will get into trouble. So we must commend them. And that we now have the name of the maternity. We have the police officers who are involved. And very soon we're going to pay them a visit. Maybe you read about the news episodes as well. And another thing that is very worrying is this. There is news making the rounds that we have caught those that killed Ahmed Gulag and we shot them. That's what they said. Without going to trial. Now, people are approaching us begging for peace, for truce, and all the rest of it. Let's try and give peace a chance. You know, which is normal. After the very successful lockdown yesterday, let's give peace a chance. I want the Nigerian police, you know, when I'm warning them in Imo State Police Command. I want you to identify all the officers that killed people and tag them the murderers of Ahmed Gulag. You must give us the evidence that you have. Because all this, your plan is not going to work. Katrina Line, the Tinubu, Monguno, El Rufai, all these stupid, idiotic village plan people made to come and kill a man who is of no consequence to us. A man, we didn't even know who this man was before Sunday. Who is he? A wretched church rat. Who is he to us? That we would want to kill him. And I want to warn the Yoruba media tonight. From 1967, people have been part and parcel of the problem of Nigeria. After Nigerian politicians, the next group are Yoruba media, Yoruba journalists. You don't want to leave evil alone for evil to leave you. You people have come back to the same rubbish you were doing before. There is no repentance in you because of money. There is no repentance in you people. No repentance whatsoever. You've been writing your joke, how Ahmed Gulag was killed, and because of that, a man, an innocent man, has been murdered in Mina, somewhere. There is something in this life called common sense. And when I insult black people for being stupid or being the closest relatives to a chimpanzee, this is exactly the same. This is the reason why I say the things that I say against black people and the way we listen. Black people are very, very foolish. I don't care if children are listening. We black people are very foolish. Now let me ask Yoruba journalists one simple question. I don't want to, because Fulani is uneducatable. You can't educate them, they're foolish. I want to ask Yoruba people, these sophisticated morons that claim they went to school, a very simple question. A man of national importance came to Imo State at the instance of the state governor. I'll say the Senate sent him to Imo State. In a place where there is supposedly insecurity. Is that correct? I want Yoruba journalists to listen to me very carefully tonight, because you people are evil. I don't know if you derive your people are saddies. I don't know if you derive any joy by twisting the truth. I don't know what you will gain by lying. I don't know. I want to ask you a simple question. If the Senate, as they claim, sent this man to go and conduct constitutional review, of course, we know he went there to ask who put the number for money. He went to Imo State so that Hope can settle him. He was the one that made Hope governor. We know that very well. But let's leave that one. Let us take the official government line of Nigeria. That Gulag was in Imo State to do Senate work, open consultation. And he's an APC man. The Senate is not claiming he went to work for them. Let us accept. Where was his security on his way to the airport? According to the police, this is why black people do not listen. According to the police said he never told anybody where he was going to. He never asked for any escort, which means that the man knew that his life was in danger from you people, from the army, from the police, or from those that control him. Does that make any sense at all? Let me finish what I'm saying before I go to this killing of people, 8 people in Omai. I'll talk about it. If you don't want to organize yourselves and fight back, keep on. If you see the army, keep going to them. These are terrorists in uniform, both army and police. I have warned you, you don't want to listen. Go to them now. Your intellectual brother in Lagos and Abuja were acting now like it's our security services. And I asked them, where are the Boko Haram that was recruited into the police and to the army? Where are they? None of us know why people. Don't organize yourselves and fight back. Just pretend and everything you want us to do for you, everything we have to do for you. No, we are not. Every able-bodied young man and woman avoid army, avoid police. If you see them, you attack them. I'm saying it in the open. There are 3 people in Omaya right now. 8 people already shot dead. 8 people killed in Omaya now. About 3 people who come and one Nigeria. God punish them. Yourself. As I was saying, the sophisticated morons, each of the rights for their columnists and all this correspondence that they have. If Gulag was on a national assignment for the Senate, why did this man not tell the army or the police to escort him to the airport? Simple question. Because he knew after meeting Hope Usadema that his life was in danger. Because Hope, being a 419 man, had no intention to give him the money that he had promised him. Very simple. Ali Monguno used it as a perfect excuse to kill him. Yoruba newspapers, why have you failed to publish the video of Ahmed Gulag where he was accusing Monguno of corruption and he was praying in Arabic, saying that he is not afraid of any man, that they can do anything they like to him. You don't need it. So Yoruba journalists, people are part and parcel of the plan to eliminate and wipe away the Igbo race from the face of the earth. All of you are part of this very plan. That was the reason why, without any investigation, you rushed to conclude that it was IPOB ESN that killed him. How many people have we killed before? You people are part and parcel of this very plan, Yoruba journalists, to kill Igbo people. And you wonder why Yorubas are in Benin Republic in refugee camps. Where I come from is called Aka Isihai Bahon, the hand with which you have fed poison to other people, you will inadvertently put in your mouth, and you'll become poisoned. As you're busy writing junk about IPOB and ESN, Fulani al-Shabaab from Somalia are in your land, taking over your territory. By the time you wake up from your stupidity, it will be too late. I will ask you again, why would any day there is some form of independent inquiry into the death of Ahmed Gulag, the first question will be, why did he not seek police escort to the airport? Therein lies the answer. And I also want to teach Nigerians, these black animals in called Nigerians, a very simple lesson. Please, a very simple lesson. You know, when there is murder, all of you that may watch murder, CSI or New York or whatever it's called, all these US movies, you will see it there. If you go to a police station anywhere in the Western world, those of you listening to us from the US or from the UK, if you go to anywhere at all now, go to the police station and ask the policeman, when there is murder, who is the first suspect? If it's a man, the first suspect will be the wife. Because very rarely do people you don't know commit crime randomly. No. His was a targeted assassination. Therefore, it is those who are close to him that will know what happened to him. Any detective in the world, the first place they will start is from his phone book. Who did he have dinner with? The last people that he saw, that is where the investigation will start. In this case, it's focused on the man and those in the ADC. And those who was. In fact, after that, the police will ask you, does Does he have enemies? I'm just teaching you people what the IG of police doesn't even know. The IG don't know this. Ask any policeman in the world, when you're investigating a homicide, the first suspects are people who are close to the man, starting from the wife, the children, the friends, and the political associates. Isn't it how it is done everywhere in the world? Do you know why somebody close to him killed him? Because he was fearful of his own life. That was why he sneaked out of the hotel. He did not want to let the police or the army to know. If the police and the army do not know his whereabouts, how can I kill him? Simple question. After all these overwhelming evidence, a Yoruba journalist, what type of God made this happen, will sit down and be writing nonsense. Suspects are IPOB and ESA. And I want to ask this, all these years of writing junk and supporting evil, where has it gotten to over this? Are you benefiting? Are you having fun in Nigeria? All these years of writing nonsense after nonsense, trying to incite genocide against Igbo people, what have you benefited? Yoruba journalists, I'm asking you. Tomorrow morning night you will write. ESN is suspect. But the man did not even tell them. I mean, he avoided them because he knew his life was in danger at the hands of the army and the police. Don't you get it? And how come those with him in the vehicle were not killed? How come it's only him? Where is the driver of the vehicle? He was riding. Have you interrogated him? The police went to somewhere around the place and killed people, and they are claiming that they are what's it called? We found them. Found them where? With what evidence do you have? And some people are writing rubbish on social media, and you're telling me that the Nigerian army, they deserve to live, that the Nigerian police, they deserve to live. Today, in Omaha, 8 people killed, that they deserve to live. God punishment of you evil people. As I said from the beginning, they will kill us, we will kill them in the end. We are going to win. That's what it is. Do you know that after our successful lockdown yesterday, Southeast governors are now meeting? People talk about the history of insecurity in the Southeast without starting it from the beginning. They always start it from the middle. Let me ask the governors who are meeting, who brought insecurity into the Southeast and South-South? Simple question. When you hear that, we want peace. I'm asking the Southeast, I was praising them a while ago, but now I'm about to teach them a lesson. I'm asking them, who brought insecurity into the Southeast? Now let us follow this sequentially. By the time of Operation Baton Dance 1, did IPOB kill anybody? What justification did you have to invite the army to come and do Baton Dance in our land, killing people every year? It's a massive call. Every year they come in as they're doing right now. Even though I'm told now they've killed 8 young people this night. Southeast governors, I want to ask you again. When I had meetings with you, August of 2017, did I bring a gun to Enugu government house? When I was doing my rallies, did I kill anybody? For idiots asking me, where are you? When I was there doing my rallies, where were you? I was doing rallies. I would want to go to a state. Umahi threatened me, if you come to my state, I will kill you there. We had to break their cordon to go and do my rally, and I left. The video is there. Umahi, who brought insecurity. I want to ask you guys, when you were looking at the looted goods from my sitting room in government house with the then IG of police, did I kill anybody? In what way did I offend you? We went to a meeting. I went to a meeting with the governors and I told them what I wanted. I gave them my terms and my conditions to call off an Anambra election. That's all. they failed to meet it. In fact, basically they said, go home. We'll call you back next time. Next time, they come to kill me. Who brought insecurity into our land? I'm asking them. All of you celebrate 419 as these days. I look at it and I laugh at you. In the time of the ancients, once there is, a whiff or word that this family that they give birth to thieves, believe you me, all of that name, that lineage, you will die a natural death. Because nobody will agree to marry into that family. And nobody will come there to take their daughters. That's how we are as a people. An ex-419, a murderer and a killer, was installed in Imo State, and he had the temerity. Nobody told him about what has gone before. That you don't come outside to challenge it.
This is my wicked word. This is my confusion word. Listen to Palibran. I will be telling you a story about one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Driver they go. Opposite Udi, by the right hand side, along the school road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen. Driver waiting they happen. Driver tell the pali boy, see no day for thought. See no day for thought. If better you take your eye and